Okay, so I have reached my limit. I'm walking into 2026 with peace and purpose and a list of things that I am no longer doing. I'm tired. I'm tired of being overstimulated, over notified, over influenced. If you're in this I want my peace, not pressure era, grab a cup of something and let me tell you about these 15 things that I am going to be giving up in 2025. Last year, actually it was around this time last year, December, I had created a video about resetting for 2024 into 2025. And I was going to create this series of me going through different things where I wanted to reset in my life, curating my closet, paring down my makeup, and things like that. Well, the reality is that, life had some challenges. My mom had just passed away that September, so I think I had given myself a big piece of homework that I was not prepared to actually follow through. And I think I was looking at it more like new year, new me kind of thing. And what I've realized in the past year and reflecting on that is that resets at this age for me, it's different. It's not about forcing a new identity. It's not about anything other than letting go of everything that's draining me and that's not serving me. In a much bigger picture, though, because I've said that before in my life, but it hits different. It really does right now in this stage. So I've really become very clear about what I want less of. And that clarity is exactly what inspired this list. And I do have a list in front of me here, and it's in no particular order. And I'll try my best to be brief. Here are the 15 things I'm leaving behind. The first one is influencers who do not live my reality. I just can't stand watching influencers that show the latest car that they got or the latest unboxings of all the free things that they've got. They're perfectly curated refrigerators and closets, pantries. It's great for them. I'm happy for them if that's what life is about for them, but that's not what life is about for me these days. It's my life is not perfectly curated. My life has ups and downs, shifts, ins and outs, and it's messy a lot of times. It's not linear. It's very different every day. So I'm letting that go. I want to see and hear real women like me who, work day to day, who have family, who's maybe have these side hustles and are just in their real seasons in life, not perfectly curated because I'm not. Number two is aspirational content that just makes me feel icky with the whole everything curated, right? Where everything's perfect. You see the person rolling out of bed at 5 a.m., they drink a cup of water, they put on their workout clothes, they go and work out, then they sit in a hot sauna, then they do a cold plunge, then they journal, and then it's 10 a.m. and they make a smoothie. They drink their smoothie, and then they check their email for work at 10 a.m. Like, and then I don't need to tell you the rest because you know what I'm talking about. That's not soothing to me because it's unrealistic. I, I cannot live that life. I do wake up early sometimes. I do work out when I can in the morning, but I don't have a cold plunge bath, nor do I want one. It's, if I ever go to a resort and do it, that's great, but I don't aspire to have that kind of aspirational content. It doesn't bring me peace. It doesn't inspire me. What I want is to feel peace and not pressure or comparison. Number three, I'm going to keep this one short because it's self explanatory as well. I'm giving up Instagram. I can't really remove it. Well, I can't say can't. That's such a bad word. I can remove it. I'm choosing not to remove the app from my phone because there are times that I do need it. If I post something seldomly, it's because it's being reposted on Facebook maybe sometimes, but honestly, I feel nothing anymore for Instagram or TikTok. Like that's a complete different anomaly. I roll my eyes. I don't do those. I have no desire for the short form content. Do I do short form content sometimes and do I consume it sometimes? Absolutely. But I just don't know. Instagram feels icky to me. Just I can't describe it any other way. And so yeah, I'm done with it. Number 4, this is the never ending makeup collection. I am a makeup artist and a licensed esthetician, so I have and own a lot of makeup. I have a lot of makeup on the side of having a makeup kit, but personally, I also have a lot of makeup and I am curating it. I love makeup. I will always wear makeup, but I have no desire of buying any more. I really don't because I look back at my collection. I'm like, yeah, I have that. And quite honestly, for me, I have 3 or 4 makeup looks that I love. I love my pinks. I love my purples. I love my cool tones. And outside of that, I don't do very much other looks than that. And for my makeup kit, I have what I need. Am I done with makeup? No, 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 not at all. I love makeup and I will always consume makeup content and do makeup content myself because I do enjoy the process. It is soothing for me. But I have no desire to keep collecting. I don't want to be a collector of makeup. I want to be a user of it. Okay, so number 5 is curating my closet instead of collecting clothes. I've been trying to do this for the past few years, but I don't know why it hits different right now. I'm not a minimalist by any means, and I don't think I ever could be because I don't want to be. But I want peace in my closet. I don't want more things. I want things that I can use. I want things that feel good. My body has changed and I'm not going to be a certain size anymore. I'm not keeping things I'm just letting go. If it doesn't feel good, it's gone. I love clothes. I'm not going to at all get rid of everything, but I'm certainly going to curate it. And I don't need to buy anymore. Like when I look at clothes, I'm like, yeah, that looks cute, but don't need it. Don't want it. I may want it, but I don't need it. And then I think of how fashion just circles. I don't follow trends. I don't think I ever have per se, but at this stage in my life, I certainly don't want to. Number 6 goes hand in hand with number 5, designer pressure. I've never desired like a lot of designer things or items, but do but I do know that I felt pressured from time to time when I would see other influencers, with the Louis Vuittons and the Chanel bags. And I kind of felt like I wanted it. I'd rather splurge on a trip, on a memory, on something that is not going to sit in a closet. So I have no desire to have that pressure anymore. And I think it helps on walking away from number 1, right? From these influencers that are just outside of my scope of my reality. And I don't want to be in that reality. That goes in line with this one. I don't need it. I don't want it. Don't desire it. Number 7 is that I'm retiring my Apple Watch. I don't know if it's going to be for good. And I don't know if I'll bring it back out of retirement, but I'm done with wearing my Apple Watch. I got sick after Thanksgiving and with my Crohn's disease, and I haven't worn it since. And this is shocks me because I am a data nerd. I love I love wearing that watch so I can see my steps, so I can see the minutes I've stood. And it was almost obsessive at what time. I'm not gonna lie. It's having those rings close. I've now passed that, and it doesn't bother me as much if I'm unable to close on my rings as it used to. The reason really that brought that aha moment of where I wanna stop wearing it is I was editing a video, and I kid you not, I counted 7 times in that 20-minute video where I was going like this, looking at my Apple Watch, checking notifications. Every time I got a notification, I would get dinged and I would look at my watch. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. I'm here, like, why do I need to be that connected with everything? I just I just realized that stopping my entire day just because I'm getting a buzz on my wrist. So I want peace, and my metrics I'll get it some other way. And you know what? I was looking at like the old school pedometers because I do want to track my steps, but I forgot that I have the smart ring. And this is different because I'm not getting notified on all the different things that are happening on my phone, the emails, the text messages, the voicemails, the phone calls, right? With this is just tracking my sleep and tracking my steps. And so I started wearing this again today. We'll see if I'll keep it. But yeah, bye-bye, Apple Watch. Number 8 goes in line with number 7. I'm turning off notifications. If it doesn't involve my son, my job, or real life responsibilities, it's on silence. My nervous system deserves better than a constant notification on my phone. I just done with it. On my phone, notification on my iPad, on my Mac, it's off. If it's an emergency, they can call me 2 times and bypass that silence. 9 is deleting apps that do not support me, my life, or my joy. I actually got a notification the other day that my memory on my phone was full. And when I was deleting things from my phone, I realized how many apps I have. It's ridiculous. I don't need that many apps. I am not a tech hub. I am simply a woman trying to heal, trying to live, trying to work, trying to parent, and trying to grow and spend the second half of my life in a better situation than being consumed by all of these apps and the pressure of having to delete things off my phone because I have used way too much memory. It's gone. A lot of them are gone. I won't even admit to you how many apps I have. Number 10 is I'm letting go of fitness gurus. I have a master's degree in health and wellness, and one of the things that's been bothering me the most is that there's so much conflicting information out there on wellness, on health, on eating. And the reality is, I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of it, but for me, I don't have the time to vet all the information that they're sharing. So I don't know what's true or what's not. I have to trust myself and I have to do my own research, and I have to know what works for my body because fitness, health, all of that is not a one size fits all. So just because one person says cardio is king and the other one says it's not, and after 50, you shouldn't do this, you should do this, guess what? You have to find your own way. It's not to say that I won't follow or see a video once in a blue moon of someone that may have something good to say, but I am done with trying to follow the next big trend with fitness and health. And number 11 is actually gurus in general. I'm done with the whole money guru, the life guru, who the science is questionable. Like, just, I want common sense. It's not to dismay what people are saying. I'm just trying to keep my life a lot more simpler and trying to see what works for me. And again, not to say that anybody that's out there as one of these gurus, I'm not trying to put them down. I'm just kind of done with this oversaturated of everyone is a guru. I'm done with it. Number 12 is comparing my midlife body to my 25-year-old body. I'm not going to do it because this body is much wiser. It's lived a lot longer. It has Crohn's disease. It's gone through hormone shift, and so my body has shifted. It's gone through grief. It's gone through parenting. It's gone through surgeries. It's gone through stress, and it's potentially going to go through more surgeries, my Crohn's. So why try to continue beating myself up that I'm not the same when I was 25? Because I'm not the same when I was 25. So I'm letting it go. All right, number 13 is over consuming information. Who else out there can go down a rabbit hole really easily with researching other than me? I'm done. I can overconsume so much information, spend days and days. It's kind of stressful that I do that to myself. And so I have to trust myself. It's not to say that if I don't need to do research, I won't do it. It's just really just doing the research that I need to, getting the information, and then making a decision, right? Letting it go. I'm listening more inward, right? Than I'm searching outward for something, trusting myself. Number 14 is buying the next Fix Me product. As a skin specialist, I'm a licensed esthetician. I hear a lot of people ask, well, what should I get for this? Or should I do this? Or should I do that? My approach has always been holistic, right? I don't think that there's a whole lot that we can do topically to change the structure of our bones. So when we get these jowls that are forming, there is no cream that's going to lift up that jowl. It's just not going to happen. And I don't personally do the fillers and the Botox. That's just my own personal opinion. So, the other thing that I do on occasion is I do have modalities like the LED masks and the zip and the new face, and microcurrents and microneedling, but that's superficial and temporary. So the whole trying to find the next big thing, I'm kind of done with it, and I'm sticking with what I know that works for me. And yeah, if it doesn't align with my actual needs, I'm not getting it and I'm not buying into it. And lastly, number 15 is feeling guilty for wanting a simpler life. It is very hard sometimes in this season to find peace when there's so much noise going around. So it's a struggle sometimes to hear the noise and know that you really don't want to follow that noise. You'd rather have silence. And I'm done with apologizing for wanting softness, slowness, and sanity. At the end of the day, none of this is about shrinking my life. It's really about removing everything that steals my peace. That's really my focus in this season, in this chapter. My life has changed so much in the past few years, but mostly after my mom died. When you have a parent pass away, and now both my parents have passed, it's like I look at life through a different lens. I'm not who I was, and I'm not going to be that person anymore. I'm in a new chapter. I'm in this chapter about clarity and simplicity and honoring my body and just the season holistically, peacefully. What's one thing you're giving up for 2025? Comment below and let's reset together.